This week, I'm travelling over 1,500 miles by Greyhound Bus from Canada all the way to Mexico. Nearly 36 hours on America's most infamous bus service with conspiracy theorists,
politicians being reptilians and ice walls in Antarctica,
angry passengers,
My dad can't keep your hands out of my dad!
and a night I'll never forget as I attempt one of Greyhound's longest international journeys.
Welcome to Vancouver in Canada, the start line for my crazy Greyhound adventure to Mexico. I need to get to the bus station. Why am I doing this? Alrighty, this is Pacific Central Station. This is where the Greyhound goes from here in Vancouver to take me south. Oh, this is as bad as it Greyhound stations go. It certainly beats the Port Authority one in New York where I started the last one. I'm pretty reasonable.
Pretty soon my first Greyhound bus rolled into the station, except it wasn't actually a Greyhound. It turns out Greyhound was recently bought by Flixbus, so although I'd booked a Greyhound ticket, my first leg would actually be on one of these, and honestly once I got on board it actually seemed pretty pleasant. Yep, spoiler alert, it wouldn't last. We pushed back from the stand just 2 minutes late and began our drive down to the US border.
Alrighty, we are on the move out of Vancouver, heading south. First stop to the US border. Our first border crossing in about an hour's time. So far, so good. It's a busy bus, but it's pretty comfy actually. We've even got a cup holder. It's not going to be like this all the way down to Mexico, I am sure.
Now, despite living in the States for the last few years, I'd never actually entered the country by land before, so as we approached the border, I really wasn't sure what to expect. I wouldn't have too long to wait to find out though, because after about an hour of driving, we pulled up to the US border.
Well, that was all fairly straightforward through customs here. It's the first time I've ever been across a land border into the States. And just literally given him a green card, let straight in, and we're ready to get back on the bus again. Not bad so far, not too bad. There's plenty of time for this to go completely wrong though, but the first of 2 border crossings is done.
And with everybody back on the bus, we were soon back on the road.
Everyone, welcome to the United States. Next stop is Bellingham. I'll get there in about 30 minutes.
And we are officially in Washington, then state 1 of 3 to go all the way down the west coast of the US to the border, the other one with Mexico.
With the first border down, it felt great to be in Washington. The weather was beautiful, the scenery was fantastic, and after a couple of hours we rolled into the first place that I've been making a transfer, Seattle.
Alright, we've made it to Seattle, and we're about half an hour early, which is like a miracle for Greyhound, although it's not really Greyhound, maybe that's why we were early, but the fun really begins now. That was only like a 4-hour run. My legs are killing me after that, but we've got another, well, at least another 30 hours on this thing yet, so let's go and see what there is to do here at this Seattle bus station. Well, that's never a good sign, is it? The bus departure board thing says C agent for the status of the bus. That is not a good thing. It says C agent for the Sacramento bus, so is there an issue?
You'll just have to wait and
just hang around. It's still on time.
See, I wish they didn't have this here because people that do think
People think there's a problem. Yeah.
It just hasn't come in yet, but we will.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
No, not a problem.
Oh, don't do this to me, Greyhound. Don't tease me with the C agent thinking it's all cancelled when it's not. Right, well, this is quite nice. This is Seattle. It's Seattle bus station located here in the scenic city of Seattle underneath an underpass. Well, we've got 2 hours here now, so but at least we're going, it seems.
Your B bus 2:10 p.m. going to Sacramento. 2:10 going to Sacramento. Yeah, Sacramento.
Alright, bus to Seattle down to Sacramento. First overnight bus of the trip. It's lunchtime now. We get in at like 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. So we're full day, night and morning on this bus. And it's quite nice. Look at these seats. They've got like headrests and everything. It's like a brand new bus. It's quite nice. The driver's got his little cubby thing over there so he doesn't get attacked by people, I guess. But it's quite nice. I'm not sure whether I'll be saying that tomorrow morning. The issue is I've picked the front row, so I get a good view out the front. The issue with that is I literally get no leg room or anything in this seat. So it's okay if there's nobody at the side of me, but if someone's at the side of me, then I don't get much room. Next stop, California, eventually.
So then time for the seat tour, and at a first glance this bus had everything you'd expect from a modern bus. Adjustable headrests, a plastic bag for your trash, and even power outlets, some of which even worked. There was just time for a quick safety briefing before we got on the road.
Smoking, marijuana, vaping, alcohol is not allowed in a bus. I don't have to pull over and put you down for that reason. Also for courtesy, if you can keep your shoes on.
So with my shoes firmly on and my only contraband being my nuts, we were soon on the road again.
Alrighty then, on the move out of Seattle heading south. They let me move back a couple of rows so I get a little bit more leg room. Hopefully nobody wants these seats later in the journey. It's a very long journey, but it's pretty comfy back here actually. And we're chilling out now, heading down south even further on this I-5 adventure. Next stop, I don't know, somewhere in Washington, and then I think through Oregon, eventually down to California at some point overnight tonight.
But it wasn't long before my excitement started to turn into boredom. We'd been on the road for nearly a full day now and hadn't even left the first state.
We have been on the road for about 8 hours now. We're almost at the border with Oregon. It's dragging a bit. 8 hours down, about 30 left, I think.
Eventually though, we reached the border with Oregon, and as we crossed the Columbia River, we'd made it to our first state line and the next major city,
Portland, Oregon. Second state. 6 o'clock at night. We've been on the bus for 9 hours now, and we've just made it this far. We're only just connecting here. There's no bus station here as such. The stop is literally just a bus stop at the side of the road. Once again, no facilities. The only thing I am finding on this bus, when I've took the Greyhound before, they've stopped at places for like food stops and things like that, so you can just grab a quick bite to eat, but nothing like that on this one so far.
We were supposed to be out here at 12:35 a.m. yesterday. Then they booked us for 12:45 a.m. this morning. That got canceled, so they put us on 6:05. The 6:50 bus last night, that got canceled. And I said, what the heck's going on?
No, there's going to be a lawsuit going on. Oh, yeah.
But lawsuits or not, we were soon on the road and heading south once again. As the sun started to set, my snack collection was running low. I was now completely out of jerky and Haribo's too. The only thing I still had to keep me going was my nuts. With the man behind me now watching YouTube videos about conspiracy theories on full volume, I had a feeling it was going to be a very long night. But as we pulled into the tiny town of Grants Pass, Oregon around midnight, it soon became clear that the night would become even longer, as we were told that we'd all have to get off the bus.
I don't know, it's the same bus or the other one.
So there are shops. There are shops.
Guys, just hang out. I don't know
You
where.
should stop where there are shops. There are shops like half a
there's
mile
nothing.
down the road.
Where I'm going to hotel. It's not shops. There's no shop on it. So I'm just gonna drop this bus to the driver, and he knows that you are here, waiting for him.
Oh no, then
So 20
I'm
minutes
in
they
the
will
bus.
come.
Alrighty then, this is Grants Pass. I think we're still in Oregon, almost at the border with California now. It's midnight, they've got a crew change now. They're waiting for a new driver to turn up, and probably they're going to be about another 20 minutes, half an hour, so we've got to wait out here. I got a little bit of rest actually. Woken up, the guy behind me is watching conspiracy theory videos about politicians being reptilians and ice walls in Antarctica, so yeah, that's been putting me to sleep if I'm honest. But this is a nice little gas station, look. The bright lights of Grants Pass, Oregon. We've been on this bus now for 15 hours now. Oh, well, there he goes. Off into the night and leaving us here at this gas station in the middle of nowhere. This is what happened last time. They just, when they get to drive a changeover, they drop everybody off at a gas station, which is closed, by the way. There's nothing open here at this time of night. And he's gone back to his hotel. Now we've got to wait for the next driver to come from the hotel and come here at some point tonight, hopefully.
Eventually the bus came back about 40 minutes later with the new driver, who it seemed wasn't going to be taking any nonsense.
Your conversation, please keep it between you and the person sitting next to you.
But at least we were back on the road, and with the driver change complete, I tried to get a couple more hours sleep. Unfortunately though, we were also about to enter California.
Let me sit in my seat. I paid for my damn ticket. You're being an asshole. I paid for my ticket. I'm allowed to sit in my assigned seat.
Ticket say.
Yes, it does.
Please
And I don't have to show you shit.
All right, y'all. It's early in the damn morning.
And tell him to stop being an asshole to me for wanting my assigned seat.
You're in it. Be quiet. You're in it.
Can you please, I got my shit though.
Oh, that's my backpack. Take your hands out of my bag.
bag is right here.
He just tried to stick his hands in my bag.
Dude, shut up. My bag is under your feet.
Then grab it. Keep your hands out of my stuff.
Let me ask you to sit somewhere else. Find another seat there.
Please, yeah. Because he'd been a real jerk to me.
Just
He even stuck his hand in my bag.
My bag was under her
I
feet.
understand, but you guys, I don't want.
Yeah, no,
Can
he
you
wouldn't let
have
me
her
sit
move?
down.
I've been
And
here
then he
since
keeps asking
Portland.
to see my ticket.
I've
And
been here
then he
since
sticks his
You want to
hand
see
in
your
my
seat?
bag.
I want to
Okay,
sit in my
you sit in
seat.
your seat and just, sit in your seat. That's all you got to do.
Move.
You want to move right there?
I don't want to sit next to him. That's for damn sure.
Okay, let's find another seat there, man.
Stuck his hand in my bag and everything.
I was grabbing my own bag.
With any chance of sleep now long gone, all that was left to do was to watch the California countryside start rolling by, albeit at the speed of a rather confused deer. But with the sun now starting to rise, we were now pretty much halfway from Canada to Mexico as we pulled into the town of Chico.
Morning. It's Chico time. We're in Chico, California. No sleep at all. But we're about halfway to Mexico. Yay.
With us now firmly into California and somehow still pretty much on time, we were getting closer to my next bus change in the city of Sacramento.
Alrighty, we've made it to Sacramento, California. That was a long ride. We're now 24 hours into this journey and we've got about, how long now? About 16 hours left. We get in at 1 o'clock in the morning tonight and it's now 8 a.m. So yeah, well, I don't know what the math is. I don't know. It's a long way. We've got one more bus ride to take now. It's going to take us here from here in Sacramento all the way down California, eventually to the border, and then we can get across into Mexico. I need something to eat and I need coffee. Once again, there is nothing here at the Sacramento bus station. The cafe's not open yet. There's a vending machine, that's pretty much it. But it's nice to get some fresh air. So honestly, I didn't get a single wink of sleep last night. I kind of was dropping off a little bit when that all kicked off up in wherever it was this morning, Reading, wherever it was. Been awake for about 27 hours. We've got at least another 16 hours yet before we get down to the border and then into Mexico. I'm absolutely knackered. I need caffeine, but closest thing to caffeine I'm going to get today. I'm going to be buzzing or half dead on my feet. I don't know. You know, they say folks around here in Texas like nothing more than riding a bull. But me, I'm not so sure. I do declare, why go bull riding when you can go shark surfing? Well, at least my web browsing's safe now. Now, Surfshark might not be able to resurrect my laptop from the dead, but what it does do, and this is actually the reason I use it, is the boring but genuinely important stuff. Every time you connect to hotel Wi-Fi or airport Wi-Fi, or that one cafe in Bangkok where the network's called free Wi-Fi, definitely not a trap, well, your data's essentially out in the open. Anyone on that network can potentially see what you're doing. Passwords, emails, bank logins, the lot. Surfshark encrypts all of that one tap and your connection's private, and whoever's lurking on the cafe Wi-Fi gets absolutely nothing. But it's also much more than a VPN. It also blocks ads and trackers, monitors your email for data breaches, and warns you if your details have been leaked online, which, given how often I'm in airports, is genuinely useful. One subscription, unlimited devices, so it's covering my phone, my laptop, and, well, whatever I end up replacing that with. Head to surfshark.com/Noel Phillips or use code Noel Phillips at checkout and you'll get 4 extra months free. 30-day money back guarantee, so if you hate it, you get your money back. Links in the description.
5, Stockton, Modesto, Turlock, Fresno, Visalia. 1D, that bus right there, your luggage will go on.
Last bus of the trip, and another really long one. 16 hours on this one today, all the way down to the border with Mexico. This is an older Greyhound. This is the same as the one that was on the last one I did across the country, and honestly the seats are a little bit softer on this. Whether I'll feel the benefit of that, I don't know after this long. We've got power outlets, whether they work, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Bin bags down there. Driver's in a cage over there. I don't know whether that's to protect us or the driver, but we'll figure that out.
But as we got back on the road again, one thing was for certain: we were getting closer to Mexico with every mile. I just hoped at some point we might be able to stop for something to eat. Thankfully though, there was soon some good news.
Alright, Turlock, California, we've finally got a snack break. There's a little shop here. We've got the Dino Mart. So let's go and have some dinosaur meat or whatever it is they're selling.
With a few snacks in hand, it turned into quite a productive stop.
Oh, not got much. Protein shake, energy drink, another one. Try and keep me awake. Bag of Cheez-Its, and that's about it. It's not a lot, but it's better than we've had at any other stop so far, so I'm going to take that as a win.
Maybe it was the multitude of energy drinks keeping me awake, but I was starting to feel quite positive. The sun was shining, the bus was on time, and soon there was another sign we were actually making progress.
We've got our first palm trees. We're getting south enough. It's beautiful, it's sunny, it's warm, and it's pretty nice. We're getting closer and closer to Mexico with every single stop.
We might have been getting closer to Mexico, but at this point our next major city of LA just never seemed to get any closer. The more we drove, the further away it seemed to get.
One thing I was not prepared for is just how far it is to get from Sacramento to LA. I just assumed that Sacramento's like 2 hours near San Francisco. We think San Francisco to LA maybe a couple of hours. No, we left Sacramento at 9:30 this morning. It's now 5:30. It's taken us 8 hours and we're still 100 plus miles from LA.
The long drive across the Central Valley dragged on for hours. But pretty soon we got our first view of the mighty Sierra Pelona Ridge, the mountains that surround the LA basin. Across these mountains was finally Los Angeles. After what seemed like forever, the LA skyline finally appeared on the horizon.
Alright, Los Angeles, LA, almost at the finish line. We've got about 4 hours left to go, but we've got an hour's break here now because they're taking the bus off once again to go and clean it and everything. So we've got about an hour until the bus comes back, which means that hopefully I can go and get something to eat before we get back on the same bus again and continue south to the border.
Before that though, I had some important business to attend to.
Thank you. Thanks. Right, Subway acquired. First proper meal, if you can call it that, in about 3 days. Would you look at that, top tier. You can basically get any sandwich from Subway now in a bowl without all the bread. It's a bit healthier and it doesn't like stuff you up as much, which is quite nice. And of course, because we're going to Mexico, I had to go for like the Chipotle Baja, whatever it is. Oh my goodness, that tastes good.
Maybe it was the fact I hadn't eaten properly in several days that made processed meat in a bowl taste like a gourmet meal, but I was just happy to have some actual meat inside me, and I was fueled up again, ready for the last leg, the run down south to the border.
Alright, if you're on already, you can go ahead and make your way back on.
Thank you.
If you're getting on here, I gotta scan you.
Alrighty, back on board. 3 hours now, down to the border. Come on, we've done it this far, we've done 34 hours, 33 hours. We can do another 3 now, surely, down to Mexico. Let's do this.
With the end finally in sight, we had almost made it. We wound our way through the city of San Diego before making one last 20-minute run to the finish line. In just a couple of hours I'd be in a hotel bed. Greyhound would be behind me, California Karen a distant memory. Reptilian politicians and ice walls firmly in the past. The only wall ahead of me now, the border wall into Mexico. And in no time at all, there it was.
San Lucido, last and final stop. Make sure you grab all your personal belongings from inside the bus and from under the bus.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Have a nice one.
you finished for the night now? Or? I bet you are after that drive. Thank you, sir. Alrighty, we are at the end of the line. Last stop. One more stop for me though, and it involves crossing that big wall over there. Shall we go and hop across? Let's go to Mexico. And this is a bit nerve-wracking for me because I've never ever crossed this border between the US and Mexico. Oh gosh, there is the border wall, the famous wall. We're going to walk past it.
As I walked past the border wall into Mexico, I didn't quite know what would be on the other side. But what I did know was that I was finally here, almost 1,500 miles and 39 hours on a bus. And this was the finish line. Mexico, finally.
And just like that, we are in Mexico. That was actually really easy. I don't know what I expected. It was just as easy as getting into the States, just flash your passport and in you go. Nice and straightforward. Right, officially in the city of Tijuana in Mexico. It's weird, like 2 minutes ago I was in San Diego and now I'm in Mexico and it feels very Mexican. It's so strange. 39 hours on that bus, by the way, all the way down from Vancouver in Canada. And here we are. The bright lights of Tijuana, crikey. That was one insane bus ride. I absolutely stink. I haven't slept in 3 days. I just want right now to grab a shower, get in bed and sleep for a long time. Is it credit card? Sí, okay. Hampton Inn. Gracias, señor. Okay, amigo. Thank you.
Okay. So this was it then, Mexico. With the mayhem of the Greyhound behind me and a comfy bed ahead of me, I just had one thing on my mind now. A shower and, well, a good night's sleep.
39 hours on a Greyhound bus. And a bed. Finally, we made it to Tijuana in Mexico. I'm gonna have a shower, I'm gonna get some sleep. I think I've earned it on this trip. But the answer to the question, can you get a Greyhound bus from Canada to Mexico? Yes, you can. Would I recommend it? Probably not. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.